So basically, maybe just as an introduction, a very short presentation of what is BNP Paribas. BNP Paribas Group is one of the main banks in Europe and in the world. It comes from the merge between the Banque Nationale of Paris and Paribas in 1919. And at the end of 2020, we were nearly of 200,000 people with a presence in 68 countries with three main activities, which are retail banking, financial services, and corporate and institutional banking. So this is the main three activities, business activities of the group. And just some few words to very quickly to tell you that the group strategy is totally linked with the CSR policy of the group. We have the sustainable growth totally including in the strategic plan of the group. And we want to be a major player in sustainable finance, and we already are. And by supporting the renewable energy financing, the energy transitions, and to support territories and local communities. So it's very important for us. Our strategy regarding CSR is around four pillars about our responsibility, our economic responsibility to make our business in an ethical manner, our social responsibility regarding our employees, our civic responsibility regarding the place where we are in the world and how we help the place where we are, and our environmental responsibility regarding the environmental impact. So, of course, this strategy is totally aligned with the 17 goals of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. So all our strategy pillars and commitments are tracking those development goals. A quick look as well at the achievements that we did last year to show that we are really totally involved in this sustainability by the quantity of support of financing that we are doing regarding the SDGs and the sustainable funds. As you can see, we also engage some trainings for our employees. We have some corporate philanthropy as well, budget quite important, dedicated to hospitals and associations. And also we have a thermal coal exit. We are running out of the coal. We took this commitment to totally put out of our business coal industry, which is an important step for us. So this was just to present you what is BNP Paribas, and now we're going to focus on the subject of today to see how we manage the direct impact on the environment of the group. We defined a carbon neutral strategy that is with a three levers. The first one, of course, is to reduce as much as we can our direct CO2 emissions, and then to have a maximum of electricity solutions and green electricity solutions and low carbon electricity solutions, and then to have partnership to counteract our CO2 emissions. So we are going to see how we are doing this more precisely. So this three steps is first reduce our greenhouse gas emissions by decreasing our energy consumptions in our buildings, have a better IT efficiency, and reducing our business travels. And like this, we reduce of 1/2 nearly our greenhouse gas emissions between 2012 and 2020. 2012 is our baseline year. So this is local actions that are done everywhere. We have around 6,000 buildings in the world, so it's really important to do that. After that, we use some renewable energies, especially for renewable electricity when we can, by buying green origin certificates, to have some power purchase agreement. We started to do that in Poland last year and in UK this year. And we are going to go on with this power purchase agreement as much as possible. And we started to have some renewable self-production with some solar panel on our rooftops. And finally, the greenhouse gas emissions that cannot be reduced, we're offsetting them. We are making some compensation for that. So I just want now to focus on those 3 steps to explain you what we are doing and what are the results. About the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, the decreasing of our building energy consumption, well, it's quite clear that our efforts are quite visible here, and it's a good progress on that. Regarding now the decreasing of our professional travel impacts, of course, the sanitary crisis of last year has quite a big impact, as we couldn't travel as we used to be, but we will follow on with the new way of working to change our habits and to travel much less than we used to do. Regarding the second step of purchasing green electricity, you have here a graphic that presented the 20 biggest countries where we are implemented in the world. And you can see that on 10 of those 20 countries, all of them, we have a green electricity purchasing program, so which is quite good. And we just learned this week that Turkey will join it. So it's a constant effort for us to have more and more green electricity purchasing. And the last step is so the offsetting of the residual emissions. To do that, we have a strategy which is, first, the goal is to protect the existing forest. It's really the way we are choosing the projects for our offsetting program. And we wanted to share our offsetting programs with different types of projects and different partnerships. So we have one full project, totally new, that we are supported from the beginning. I will present it just after. An historical project that was already existing, and we start with this project in Kenya. And we have 2 other projects with our partner Climate Seed that I will present to you. And we wanted to have so different places, different areas with those different projects. So we wanted to have them in different places of the world. So these are the 4 projects for our offsetting program of the residual emissions. So the one in India, Jabalpur, is to produce biogas, and I will present you just after. The second one is to protect the forest in Kenya. It's the RED Plus program. The third and the fourth one are done with Climate Seed, our platform. There is one to protect avoiding the deforestation in the Amazon, and the other one to protect a tropical peatland forest in Indonesia. So I want just to focus now what we are doing with this project called Jabalpur about biogas in India, because it's a totally integrated project for us, because we supported from the beginning. Nothing was existing before. This is a partnership we have done with the Foundation Good Planet, which is the foundation of the famous photographer Ian Arthus Bertrand. And so we have this partnership with the Good Planet Foundations in order to build some biodigester in India, in a very agricultural area of India. It's a very rural population there, and people used to cook by cutting trees and destroying the forest. So the idea is to bring to those people the construction of some biodigester with a local NGO in India that buildings making these biodigester units, and it's a total of 13,000 units that we are building since 2008, and it will be finished next year. Of course, the sanitary crisis slow down those construction, but now it's okay. And it helps people to have biogas directly for cooking, and they don't have to cut the trees anymore. So it's a very good project. And I just want to show you a short video presenting this program.
चार, दो बहन और
दो भाई, चार बहन।
खाना बनाते हो?
हाँ।
लकड़ी तो बहुत लाना पड़ती है।
कितनी फिर भी?
मतलब 1 साल में कटवाते हैं इकट्ठी। तो 1 साल के लिए हमको कोटा करके रखना पड़ता है।
Hi, this is Anil Kumar. I am as an environment engineer from post graduation. I am interested in biogas because I have done with different raw materials as a organic materials. As an engineer, I am doing here all the quality control as per like construction and operation and maintenance.
धुआं तो अब वो निकलेगा तो रोज रखता रहता है।
सावधान नहीं है तो लकड़ी लाना पड़ेगा, बुलवाना पड़ेगा जमीन के, उसी से फिर खाना पकाते हैं।
2 घंटे खाना बनाना
तो 2 hours।
सुबह 2 शाम।
और वो वाले गैस में
वो जब ये मतलब इसमें गोबर खत्म हो जाता है ना, नहीं जलती, तब उसमें पका रहे हैं।
Okay, so I didn't tell you that, but you understood it, that it was done with the animals' dung to provide the gas. So this is a very good example, I believe, of what we can do to help those people and to protect the forest at the same time. And currently we are around 10,000 units built, so we just missed 3,000 last ones to finish this project, and it will provide us for the next 10 years some carbon credits. So that's very good. Another example that I wanted to share with you is the Climate Seed platform, which is our partner also, as you saw. And this is a platform, a startups that have been created by some BNP Paribas employees around 4 years ago, and to propose some projects of carbon offsettings. And which is very good is that they are choosing for their customers the projects, and with some various ethics and transparency way to choose the projects. So this is very important to help the companies that want to offsetting their carbon emissions to have the good projects. So they are using international certification projects, they make a due diligence, and they are reviewing the project development to be sure that it's okay with, that they are quite serious enough and rigorous. And there is a large offer with projects around the world, and a lot of possibility to make CO2 reductions. And you can choose different type of project if you prefer protect the forest, or household devices, or waste management. You can choose different kind of projects. So, so it's a very good project indeed. And just to finish, to let you know that we are not working only on the direct impact, but also on the indirect impact, because it's very important regarding the financing and investment activities. First, we decided to join the Katowice commitment that was created during the COP24 in Katowice in Poland, that joining 5 main banks in Europe to align the portfolios with the Paris Agreement goals, that was to keep under the 2 degrees. And for this, those banks together develop a methodology called PACTA to calculate the loan book profile and be sure that we are aligned with the Paris Agreement goals. And also, more recently, we joined the Net Zero Banking Alliance in last April, which is a strong commitment for the financial sector to be aligned that our portfolio will be aligned with the carbon neutrality by 2050. So we are working on it. We are starting on it because it's a recent commitment, and but we are pushing the methodology as well and following our portfolio to be sure that we'll be net zero by 2050, which is a very strong commitment and a very change of paradigm for our bank. And to finish, just to let you know that all these strategies, CSR strategies that we have, is quite well recognized, as we have some very good ranking in extra financial ratings. Also, we are including in some sustainable indexes, and we receive some CSR international prizes. So that's important for us to have these recognitions for our customers and our investors as well. And if you want to know more about our climate change strategy and how we fight climate change, I can invite you to read our last TCFD report, where we are explaining all what we are doing in our business for our employees and for philanthropic part, and all what we are doing regarding climate change issues, and that's it. So if you have any questions, I will be very welcome to answer to you.